Maggie Kemp.
Hannah Kemp.
John Kemp. Nathan Kemp.
Hope Kemp.
Robbie Coleman. Kathy Bailey.
I'm Katherine Moore. It is December the 3rd, 2014, and this is my persuasive speech for Miss Lancaster's speech class. Have you ever met a child who just drove you crazy? A child who screams and throws tantrums when they don't get what they want? A whiny, pissy child who just cries if they get dirt on their shoes? Or maybe a child who's just painfully shy and refuses to speak in front of strangers? Have you ever wondered, what is this child going to be like when they grow up? My purpose today is to encourage you to send your children to camp. Children need a creative outlet, someplace where they can be themselves without being judged by society. Children need a place where they can learn, where they can acquire new skills without the pressure of being graded. Children need to build character, to learn that they are capable of doing hard things. Now, I have been going to camp for the last 11 years. I've gone for 8 years as a camper and 3 years as a counselor. I have attended 6 different camps as a camper, and I have staffed 4 different camps as a counselor. I've been going to camp for long enough to see how good it is for children. According to the American Camping Association, youth development experts agree that children need a variety of experiences in their lives to help them grow into healthy adolescents and adults. An energetic child with a bit of creativity and tenacity can get into a lot of trouble. Sometimes a child just wants to be themselves, to be silly and creative, but they're afraid to express themselves because society frowns upon people who are different. Most children these days do not learn many important skills and useful skills such as fire building, cooking, first aid. In fact, I'm often surprised by how many of my campers don't know how to do simple things such as sweeping the floor or washing dishes by hand. With modern technology, most children don't know the value of hard work. They're not familiar with the feeling of satisfaction that comes with a job well done. They often don't take the initiative to do something worthwhile because it's so easy these days to get by without doing anything too difficult. Summer camp can help these children in so many ways, from teaching life skills to building confidence and character. Priscilla Evie, a former field executive for the Girl Scouts and a summer camp unit leader, says, "I have seen a summer camp experience turn around the life of children who might not have otherwise had the chance to experience the outdoors in a fun and character-building manner." The Girl Scouts of Southern Alabama's summer camp webpage states, "We provide girls with the opportunity to make new friends, learn new skills, and get outside." The camp staff strive to make camp a judgment-free zone. Children feel free to express themselves, to wear funny socks, to make up songs and dances, and to draw pictures and show them to others without fearing ridicule. Here are some examples of some fun stuff that we do at camp. Summer camp is the best learning environment that I have experienced. Because of camp, I learned everything I know about archery, horse riding, boating, and first aid. Kevin East, president of the Boys and Girls Clubs of East Texas, says that when a child does an activity they never thought they would do, they walk taller, as if they found their new armor. At camp, we have a saying, "We can do hard things." We don't force the children to do anything they don't want to, but when they see their friends doing fun things like zip lining or building campfires, it gives them the confidence to try new things and to overcome their fears. So why doesn't everyone go to camp? Well, some people may think, sure, summer camp is great, but what about the cost? Is it really worth $100 for a whole week of camp? Personally, I would rather starve than miss summer camp. I wouldn't be the person I am today if it weren't for summer camp. It has given me so much. Summer camp taught me how to be a leader, to have confidence, to do what needs to be done, to make it through tough situations, and even enjoy them in a way. I couldn't possibly put a price on that. I've also heard parents who say, "My child is afraid to be away from home for a whole week. They get homesick." Well, I talk a child or two out of homesickness on the first night of almost every week, and homesickness rarely lasts past the first day. By the end of the week, even the most homesick of children want nothing more than to stay just a little longer. Some parents are reluctant to send their children to camp because the child doesn't have any friends going with them. When I was a child, I never had a friend come with me to camp, but I always had friends by the end of the first day. Even for a child who doesn't make friends easily, there's always someone there for them, someone inviting them to play. It can even be liberating. No one at camp knows who you are at home. It gives you the opportunity to be whoever you want to be, away from all expectations. With all the benefits to be gained from summer camp, I would like for every kid to have that experience. Nathaniel Moore, a waterfront director at Camp Uchi and winner of the Camp Staffer of the Year Award, says that the best thing about camp is being able to do fun things with peers that would normally be hard to do on your own. Camp is the very best thing you can do if you want to gain wonderful experiences and build character. Here's a little something to give you an idea of what a day at camp is like. This is just a very basic schedule, but we fit a lot of fun into one day. To put some perspective on things, here's a graph I made based on the opinions of everyone I know. Circle represents people who go to camp, blue is people who enjoy camp, and red is people who do not enjoy camp. As you can see, the numbers have spoken. Without camp, I believe that children grow up to be more shallow and less motivated. Now, let me give you a brief summary before I finish. In conclusion, summer camp gives children a safe place to be creative, a good environment to learn new skills, and helps kids develop confidence and character. And I would like to encourage you to send your children to camp. I can tell you from experience that those days at camp just might be some of the best days of your child's life. For myself, I plan to continue working at summer camp and helping it remain the place I came to love. Remember those children I mentioned at the beginning? The screaming one grew up to be a strong leader. Her stubbornness became determination to help others. The prissy one got over her fears, and now she takes campers creek stomping. The shy one developed confidence, and now she easily gives presentations to the campers and teaches them new things. As you can see, summer camp really does change people for the better.